Starting a business can be the most rewarding thing that you could ever do, or starting a business could leave you mentally beat down and broke. And I don't care how many times you've heard a business coach say, if you can do it, I can do it too. The reality of the matter is that not everybody is built for this. Starting a business when you're desperate for money will never work. If you are about to be evicted, if you are having to hide your car at your granny's house because you're trying to keep it away from the repo man, if you just received your third disconnect notice for your light bill, starting a business is not for you. Now, this is coming from someone who has been in a bad financial situation, and I know exactly what that's like. So I'm speaking from experiences. When you need money immediately, you need to do things that are going to bring in money immediately. Starting a business is a long-term play. Gig work, which is some things that I have done, that can guarantee you some quick money. But that's not equivalent to starting a business. When you see these videos on YouTube telling you that you can launch a digital product and make $10,000 in the next 2 weeks, if that happens, it's a miracle. It's not the norm. If you don't know how to handle losses, starting a business certainly is not for you. So much of what we see online are people's highlight reels. They are carefully curating their biggest wins, and they are putting them up for all of us to see in hopes of us believing and thinking that we'll be able to do the same thing, especially in a short period of time. The more money you spend on getting started in your business, the greater the likelihood of you having to take a bigger loss if it doesn't work out. My operating expenses are less than $50 per month. So if something were to happen, I can easily recoup that money. But if I had started out on YouTube spending thousands of dollars on camera equipment, several thousands of dollars trying to design a YouTube studio, I would have started out in the red. And you never want to start a business taking out loans or owing money. If you don't like to make sales, or you're not interested in learning how to make sales, don't start a business. Every business, big or small, be it a one-person business like myself or a company that has 1,000 employees, you have to get comfortable with selling. That's the only way that you're going to make it. You can learn ways to make selling easier for you. You can learn tactics and strategies and things that make selling feel as if you're not selling anything. But to think that you're going to be in business and not sell anything, that's just not going to happen. If you hate your job, don't quit your job to start a business. Go find yourself another job. We need to normalize working for other people. As I said in the very beginning of this video, not everybody is built for this, but we see tons and tons of messages being put in front of us on a daily basis telling us that we are less than because we have a job. Healthcare in America alone can bankrupt somebody. So for me, having a full-time job is a means of me being able to make sure that I have not only stable income every month, but also the comfort and the assurance that I do have health care. As horrible as it may be, I still got it. Being successful in business boils down to making the best possible decisions that you can make. So if you are hating your job and you jump up and quit, that alone questions your decision-making skills. That alone probably means you're not going to make the best business decisions when you're faced with them, and you probably need to sit on the sidelines. I had these written down to go in order, but then I started freestyling. So let me see. The last one, you want to be internet famous. Go just create a TikTok account. If you want to be internet famous, post Instagram reels every day, but don't go out and spend money on an LLC. Don't go out and get a website. Don't pay somebody for personal branding. If your end result is to be internet famous, study how to become internet famous. Don't study how to start a business. Those two things are not the same. And along those same lines, if you are someone who becomes a viral internet sensation, don't automatically think that that means you are automatically going to be set up for business success. There are so many people who have gone viral, yet they're still broke. So ultimately, the decision is yours. I've given you some things to think about from a very honest perspective. And so now it's up to you to go and sit with yourself and maybe a pen and a paper and put some things down and see if starting a business is something that you really want to do. It is totally fine if you thought you wanted to start a business, but after listening to what I've said, you've realized that it may not be the best thing for you. That's totally okay. If you want some more information to make sure that you don't make any costly mistakes, I have a link down in the video notes below to a guide that you can read. You don't even have to turn over your email address. You can just click the link and read it. If you choose to download it, that option is available to you too. And I even put together a bonus video, so to speak, that kind of goes into detail about some of the mistakes that people make when they are leaving their job to start a business. So if any of this has been helpful, which I hope it has, let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any questions, drop those too. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. And I will see you back here for our next video.